Hello and welcome to video 2 of Collection 1 about the city of Amsterdam. My name is Jordan Davidson.
And my name is Heather Willis.
We are the founders of the USI World Explorers, and today we'll be your guides on the city tour of the Dutch capital.
We don't have much time in Amsterdam today, so we're going to try our best to hit the highlights.
Without further ado, let's begin our tour.
Our first stop is Central Station, mainly because most people travel to Amsterdam using their extensive train system. This particular depot has been in operation since 1889 and today represents a landmark of the Dutch Neo-Renaissance style. Details on the outside of the building like the weather vane, hidden as a clock tower, add to the grand scale and beauty. I have to say, this station makes for a great first impression of the city.
Moving along now, as we head out of Central Station, you may notice that directly in front of us is a rather busy city street known as Damrak. Now I can't say in good faith that this is the epitome of the city, but I can say that this street showcases rather nicely Amsterdam's embracement of diversity. A perfect example of this can be found simply by looking at what buildings are neighbors. This children's toy store, complete with sculptures made from Lego building blocks in each one of the windows, sits right next to the Amsterdam Sex Museum. In the United States, this would not go over without political upheaval and public outcry. But here in Amsterdam, the two businesses live in symbiosis. People choose where they would like to visit and go in. It's that simple.
Walking down Damrak Street, you'll notice more and more people as we come to the next stop on our tour. This is Dam Square, which contains a national monument, the Royal Palace, and a cathedral that, when translated into English, is called the New Church. The first thing here that grabs the attention of most people is the White Stone Tower on the left. This is a national monument of the Netherlands. It was built in 1956 as a symbolic grave and memorial to the Dutch soldiers who died in World War II. The monument was designed as a place to sit and reflect, and even today is a great place to take a break and enjoy the atmosphere of the city.
If we look to the right, we can see the Royal Palace and the New Church. Both have been around since the 16th century, and the history seems to ooze from their walls. The Royal Palace here in Amsterdam is one of 3 palaces in the Netherlands that is still used by the monarchy today. Next to the Royal Palace, the New Church towers in all its majesty. The New Church is a late Gothic style cathedral that is now over 600 years old. Large doors lead into the main region of the church, and here, on a sunny day, you immediately notice the stained glass allowing light to flood in behind you. This is such a beautiful and peaceful place, and I can only imagine how many people have come here to seek strength in difficult times.
And that concludes the first part of our tour. But before we take a break, we would like to leave you with this. Anne Frank once said, "We all live with the objective of being happy. Our lives are all different and yet the same."
We encourage each and every one of you to seek out what makes you happy and chase it with all your might. Not only will your life be more fulfilling, but you'll also have one heck of a ride.